What's going on, my video viewing audience? Leonard Roy coming at you. And you have people, they probably, he ain't from Chicago, but this Trump and whatever on Nick at Night. All I asked was for people to, counter what I said, my statements, with something factual. That didn't happen. So let me click over here because, I don't do all that video editing. Like, these young folk, they're good at that stuff. I'm old, but let me click on this and click play because I stopped it so it will be there. Now let me go with this.
Anybody finds out any more about the story, definitely let me know because, baby, what is really going on? This is a bit much. It's a bit much. Now, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, Leonard Roy. Would you like to be on camera? Oh. Can you hear me now?
Oh, okay, yeah. StreamYard has been really clowning lately.
Yeah, I said, do you want to be on camera?
Yeah, I'm always on camera. I'm a known, used to be a real popular house music DJ, so everybody knows my face.
I know, that's right.
With the Afro Man thing, it's like, okay, whatever these celebrities, however they vote, whatever they do, I don't care. It doesn't affect my life, not one bit. And then that song that he had, that came out in like 2000. Mm-hmm. That's like 26 years ago. Yeah, that was the only hit he had in his life. So, I mean,
what do you feel about Chili? What do you feel about just overall, whenever you find out certain celebrities are MAGA, and what are your views overall?
But I really don't care. I mean, Chili is like, Chili? I mean, what have she done since the mid-90s that made her
would you care if it was T-Boss?
No, I wouldn't care if it was Monica. Okay, now let me pause that because I do have priorities. I got to grab another beer. And I didn't know it was going to start at the Afro Man stuff and the celebrities. I was waiting on it to get to the good political stuff. So I don't know if this video is even going to upload with the length that it is, but it will be because I'm already at the 3-minute mark. And I don't know what the maximum time for the standard videos uploading. So I may have to do this in parts. So what I will do is I'll look at my clock on the phone, and at the 12-minute mark, 10 or 12, I'll stop it and continue. This will be part 1. Now, play. She had one album around that time.
Okay.
Yeah, celebrities I don't worry about celebrities. The celebrities do what they do because it doesn't affect my money. I don't care. So they voted for Republicans. And
I will say that me going to the gas and the gas stations are over $6, that's affecting my money because when I was able to put $30 in my tank.
That's if you live in a blue state. Now let me give you a true story from this week. Now, I left Georgia and premium fuel is $4.17 a gallon. I had to drive up to North Chicago, Great Lakes Naval Base, because my granddaughter, she's officially in the Navy now, right? So we were there for the graduation. And I was there for a week. I got there last Sunday. The next day I filled up. Sam's Club, same. It was $5.03 a gallon. Her graduation was Thursday. I was party Friday to drive back out Saturday morning, right? Mm-hmm. When I filled up Friday, gasoline was $5 $1.23 a gallon. Same Sam's Club, River Oaks Mall, South Cook County, Illinois. So I drive back down to Georgia. I went to Sam's Club to fill up today, right? It's still $4.17 a gallon for premium fuel. So I'm like, something is definitely wrong in blue states because Governor Kemp suspended the gas tax.
Going on in all the states for one. And I just
Georgia is great. Georgia, but we live in like kings in Georgia. I don't know. But Georgia is like, you would think the state of Georgia is not even a real place because
somebody said he a blue state lie.
Huh?
Somebody in the comments said he a blue state lie. And somebody asked, are you MAGA?
Yeah, I'm MAGA. I got 2 red Mercedes in my garage. That's how MAGA I am.
What is that? What does a red Mercedes have to do with anything?
Well, you know, red is the MAGA colors. I like red anyway. Let me stop playing. First, I love the color red. You know, yeah.
Are you
my
MAGA
high school
for real? Not because you got Mercedes.
Was red and gold. You know, south side of Chicago. But you know, I was like, I had to go at the high school. I was like, no, I got to go. But yeah, I just like the color red. Actually,
outside of liking the color red, they want a direct answer. Are you MAGA?
No, I'm not MAGA. I vote Republican, but I'm not MAGA.
So you voted for Trump?
Yes, I voted for Trump.
Okay. So that's they were.
But I don't know what what MAGA. Yeah, I don't understand this MAGA. This because the first person that said that was Ronald Reagan. See, I'm an older gentleman. Mm-hmm. He said "Make America Great Again." Then Bill Clinton also said "Make America Great Again," and that wasn't said again until Trump took office.
Trump made that his campaign run. He made that his slogan. He made that his like tribe. Like everybody, like for me, the people who watch me, I call them the night owls, right? Like Trump made that his, you know, that those are his people. They're called
Okay. Ronald Reagan campaigned on making America great again. He did. You see that stunned look on my face. Ronald Reagan campaigned on that. Bill Clinton said it. He didn't campaign on it. He played Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis Presley with some Ray-Ban sunglasses on an Arsenio Hall show. And black folk was like, oh, man, yeah. And they just voted for him. Trump said, make America great again. They take it as if it's some sort of like Adolf type thing. But let me continue this. Because I'm going to have to break this down in 3, maybe 4 parts. I don't know.
Make America great. That's their whole shtick. So you know where it came from. Like,
yeah, I mean, like I said, I know the origin of the term.
Right.
You know, and I don't really get, you know, a lot of people get emotional because there are a lot of people that, you know, we were cool in Chicago. They don't even talk to me anymore. You know, I mean, my Facebook page, I got like 98 friends on
because they like, found out you were mad.
Religion lost his mind. It's like, no, I didn't. You know, and then I asked him.
Now, did you all catch how she said, because you MAGA? I vote Republican. That has nothing to do with MAGA. I'm MAGA because I vote Republican. Because I voted for Trump, I'm MAGA. See? Now you see how things get twisted? Well, let me flip this doggone. You see how things get twisted? Because I voted for Trump. I'm MAGA. And since that was the response from so many people, I bought MAGA gear. I bought a MAGA hat and all of that. I'm like, okay, since you all want to paint me out to be something that I'm not, I'm a Republican voter, I'm just going to run the whole 9 yards. Where's my, here we go. I do it like this here. Since folks say I'm MAGA, yeah, I bought this. And this is just to get under black folks' skin because they vote blue no matter who, as are the Democrats. And I'm like, Go on with your bad self. Now let me go back to this here. Come on. We had 10 minutes. I'm going to go one more minute.
Because, like, okay, with Obama. I'm like, what did Obama do for heterosexual Black America,
Right.
especially in Chicago? He didn't do a thing.
Spinks, I'm going to come to you next, but you got to cut it off in the background. Go ahead, Leonard. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Okay, so yeah. Now, there was a young lady. Her name was, last name was Pendleton, right? And she went to Hyde Park High School. She sang for his second inauguration. A week later, she was sitting in a park and studying in a book. Mm-hmm. Some YNs got ignorant. She got popped, didn't survive, right? Mm-hmm. They had a funeral. Michelle Obama was there. Obama wasn't. And they were like, well, Michelle Obama, I said, hold on. Now, when you had the kids at Sandy Hook, him and Michelle Obama was at Johnny on the Spot. Now, this is a young Black girl from Chicago that actually sang with the Hyde Park High School choir at his inauguration, and you could not attend that funeral. But when these non-melanated children had their situation, you were Johnny on the Spot on Air Force One, and you were there like lickety split. That should have showed them what he cares about Black people.
Okay, let me stop this and upload.